Recently I had a case where the mother came in, she had two children. She was just petrified of DCF taking the children, placing them in foster care in a foster home with strangers called foster parents. And that was her worst nightmare. And her goal was to get DCF in her life, out of her life, case closed without losing her children. And the problem was that she had just an awful, terrible ex that was constantly calling DCF. And DCF substantiated a decision against her where they opened up an assessment. And that's when the mother said, I've had enough. I need a lawyer. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the protocols, the policy, and the procedures. I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer that specializes in DCF. So she called me, came in, and sat down and told me her story. And she wanted a plan not only to get DCF out of her life, case closed without losing her children, but she also wanted to know how she can effectively screen out her ex from doing this ever again, hopefully, as well as stop the harassment regarding the children. It was abundantly clear that this ex was just looking to wear down the mother and just kept making allegation after allegation. So the first thing we did was make a plan to speak to the social worker during the assessment to make sure that they understood where this allegation came from. And then the second part was to show that it was completely bogus and false and not true. So when we first met with the social worker, we got out on the table the discussion of where the allegation came from, why the allegation was not fruitful, and why the social worker needs to take another look, a hard look, at what's being asserted, because DCF is wasting their valuable resources that could be better spent elsewhere on a family that truly needed and deserves their help in a case. So the social worker listened. By the end of the first meeting, she was quite amused. And she heard about how the father had stated that the mother had neglected the children because she left them home alone. Never happened. And the reason that never happened is because mother had her mother home watching the kids when she was working. And that was quickly dispelled, corroborated, and disproved that the kids were alone. The father also made comments that mother was overwhelmed, was hitting the children. Well, mother had taken the children upon learning of these allegations immediately to the pediatrician and had shown the DCF worker pictures of the children and videos of the children, which you can't make up, which clearly showed the children didn't have any marks or bruises. But the most important thing of all was that the children themselves sat with the investigator, with Attorney Seaver present, and explained how mother had never, ever hit them. And that mom was very kind, was very caring, very loving. And they explained the routine, how mom each and every night would help them brush their teeth, comb their hair, wash up, then would sit in bed and read to them every single night with stacks and stacks of books, and really helped out these children who were going through a lot because they were in between two homes and they had a father that was whispering baloney in their ears all the time. And this narcissistic ex was looking to alienate the children from the mother. In the end, the DCF social worker got it, completely got it, and saw it firsthand. Met the father, talked to the mom, talked to collaterals, talked to pediatrician, the school. Kids were doing terrific. No one had anything but just the highest compliments for the mother. And so in the end, the DCF social worker knew that the next time there was a false allegation, it would definitely be coming from father, and that they would write in the record that the next time you get a screening result and it's from the father, do not screen it in. He's repeatedly made false allegations against the mother. He's using DCF as a sword rather than a shield. Mission accomplished. The mother was thrilled. The grandmother was thrilled. And the kids are doing much better with no pressure from the father to report or to act up or act out against the mother.